So you are having a convention at the Hyatt Regency Hotel. However, we do know that the parking here is somewhat expensive, $20 a day. A lot of people have asked how to get more inexpensive parking. We have endeavored to find a solution to this, and in fact we have. There is a nearby ramp at MCTC. Their ramp is just $5, and although it seems far away, is actually not that far from the hotel. This video is going to be turn-by-turn instructions on how to get to this parking ramp, and then the very quick shortcut that will get you back to the hotel. We're assuming that we're going to start at the hotel. Why are we starting at the hotel and not the ramp? Because nobody wants to carry their luggage. So feel free to stop by the hotel. If you're traveling with a traveling companion, have them grab all the bags, grab the suits, the cosplay, all the luggage. They'll grab and unload it here at the hotel. So all you have to worry about is about parking and moving. So what we're going to do is head out here and show you how to get to MCTC. So as we know, Minneapolis Regency Hotel is on Nicollet Avenue, and we are heading south. Instead of going into the long-term parking ramp here, we're going back out to Nicollet Avenue. Our first turn we are going to make is immediately taking a right, going onto Grant Street here. So if we can see here at this intersection, at this first light, it is Grant. And just for those who don't know all the parking rules here in Minneapolis, many turns will have no turn on red. So remember looking for those signs. If you're stuck at a red light, nobody wants a ticket. So now, as we're dealing with a little bit of glare and heading west here, we are on Grant Street. While we're heading here across Grant, we are going to Willow Street, which is right by the park. We are going to run smack dab into Willow Street, which is right next here to Loring Park. You're forced to turn, and we are going to turn right. We're coming up at this stop sign to Yale. We're going to be forced to turn right, so it makes the turning quite easily here. The thing to remember is we need to get ready for a left, because the left will be on to Spruce here. And Spruce is the dead shot that we'll take to get us to the parking ramp. The nice thing about these back streets, they're not very busy city streets. I do know some people may use Google Maps and say, oh, but my Google Maps says for me to go up to maybe 11th Street. Those are very busy streets. I'm trying to give you the easier way that isn't going to be as hectic and as busy on some of these streets as others. This intersection that we're coming up to is Hennepin. Although again, your Google Maps or your navigator may tell you to turn onto Hennepin, I'm telling you to go straight through this intersection. You have a protected light, and it's going to be a lot easier to make this turn going straight across into the parking ramp than getting onto Hennepin and getting on the Hennepin ramp entrance. It's a much tighter entrance, and because of how busy Hennepin can get sometimes, you may find yourself even more pressured by traffic to miss this turn. So I'm going to suggest going through this intersection and take the much easier turn. So this is the turn into the ramp. So we turn immediately again into the parking ramp entrance. And as soon as you're in here, just find a convenient spot. It's a normal parking ramp. An important note for many people who may not be used to parking downtown, security is not 100%. Don't leave obvious valuables out. Take this computer bag here. It's best not to leave it in the back seat, but instead move it to underneath, say, a cargo cover that you might have, or even a blanket would do. As soon as you're done parking your car, get out to Hennepin Avenue and orient yourself. After orienting yourself to Hennepin Avenue, start going northeast. We'll go past the intersection with Spruce, up to the intersection with 13th Street. You can tell that you're at the right street because it'll be at the intersection where there is both a Subway and an espresso cafe. We are going to turn right, heading onto 13th Street. You'll know you're going in the right direction because you'll pass Harmon Avenue, and you'll be aimed for a brick kind of overpass recess in an apartment complex. The trick here is that at the intersection of 13th Street and Yale, there's a staircase. Go up that staircase. When you travel up that staircase and a small path, you will be entering the Loring Greenway. The Loring Greenway is a wonderful little park with a beautiful little fountain. Feel free to spend some time here during the course of the weekend. Go to that fountain. When you approach that fountain, look immediately to your left. You'll see a yellow overpass over LaSalle. It will enter a nondescript door in a big white building. That door is going to leave you directly on the second floor of the Hyatt Regency Hotel, where most of the convention space is located. If by entering this door, you'll find yourself in the middle of the convention. Be aware that this door is only open after 6 a.m. and will be closed at 10 p.m. But for most of our day trippers or people just using their car during the day, this should be more than enough time to get in and out. So to recap, we've worked hard to offer you an alternative to the parking ramp at the Hyatt Regency Hotel. We hope that the $5 charge far outweighs the possible $20 a day that you could be paying at the hotel. We are hoping that these turn-by-turn instructions, as well as videos showing you the route, will show you how to get to the MCTC parking ramp, and then how to take the quick 10-minute walk to the hotel. We hope this makes your weekend more enjoyable and aids in keeping the costs low so that you have more money and time to spend in Minneapolis and at the convention.